I'm sure that you're so proud of the woman you've become today because of those challenges. So Carlina, you are our culture queen. Can you share with us your defining moment in this business and how you've used it to your advantage?
Hi everyone. So there comes a time where every single leader has a defining moment. A time where they just make a decision that they're going to be successful and draw a line in the sand. My defining moment was back in February 2020. Prior to that, I just recently moved to the Gold Coast on my own with my 4 children. And my youngest struggled the most with the change. He actually developed a massive fear and anxiety around starting a new school. And I would drop him off and the blood would rush from his face and he would start crying if I tried to leave, and he would start screaming and the teachers would have to hold him down. They would tell me to leave and that I was doing the right thing whilst they were holding my screaming child, some days locking him in the room so he didn't distress the other kids. And I just had to walk away, and as a mother, there is nothing more heartbreaking than walking away from your child while they're calling out for help. I would go back to the car and I would just burst into tears because even from the car park, I could still hear his screams. I knew this wasn't the right thing to do, not for him anyway. So I started taking my laptop to school and I would do my work from his classroom day after day after day until he felt comfortable enough for me to start moving slowly further and further away. This went on for 2 school terms until eventually I was able to drop him off and he would run away without even looking back. Now, this was just one of the many issues that I was facing when life became really, really hard and I almost quit my Juice Plus business. It was around this time I got some great advice from the lovely Emma Marsh. And she said to me, look at everything you've been able to do, like working from your son's classroom and moving across the country, and you've still been able to bring in an income. Even if it was just $1,500 a month, that's an extra $18,000 a year, and you haven't had to sacrifice anything. And in that moment, I was so overcome with gratitude, it hit me like a brick in the face. I realised everything that this business has provided for myself and my family. But I still needed my business to grow in order to ensure that I could stay home with my kids. Thank you, I don't need those things. I still needed my business to grow so that I could stay home with my kids. And that's when I realised in order to be successful, if it is to be, it is up to me. I can't switch them over. So that's when I drew a line in the sand. I had this incredible gift in my hands. That has helped me in so many ways, and if it could do all of that for me, imagine what it could do for somebody else. I wanted others to have this gift, to see what I see and to feel what I feel. But how do I do this? I had to stop making everything about me and what I could achieve, what recognition I could get, what I could do, and I had to start making it about everybody else, how I could help them achieve their goals, how I could help them feel valued, worthy, and included. I had to create a culture that people wanted to be a part of. So what did I do? I started to celebrate every single thing that every single person does, because everything you do in this business matters, no matter how big or small. It's all the little things that we do that are the most important, that get overlooked, because when we celebrate those small wins, it inspires us to show up and do more. And those small things add up to the really big thing at the end. So in my team, we started celebrating things like setting up a 3-way chat, first customer, starting a conversation, doing a Facebook Live, stepping outside your comfort zone. We started celebrating all the no's because how incredible is that? You presented an amazing opportunity to someone, you planted the seed, and it's just a no for now, right? It's not a no forever. We end up being like Oprah. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. We became each other's biggest cheerleaders. We support one another, we love on each other's posts. We even have a monthly award for our Spirit Queen. It's something achievable for everyone and anyone, whether you do a little or a lot, because you're a valued part of our community. Positivity breeds positivity. It's infectious, it's contagious, and everyone wants to be a part of it. We even have wine and Zoom nights where we just get together and connect. By creating this culture, everyone wants to show up and do the work and grow our community. My business went from 3 Club to 12 Club and I hit QNMD in a matter of months. And I truly believe it was by creating a culture that feels like home. You know when you think of home and you get that warm feeling in the pit of your stomach, and it brings a smile to your face. You feel safe. You know that home is where you can be you can be vulnerable. That's what Juice Plus is. That's what this is right here. That's the feeling that I get every time I jump on team training. It's the feeling that I get every time I connect with someone new who's ready and excited to come home. It's the feeling I get even when I'm doing my boring DMO and I want to throw my phone at the wall. But that's okay, because when you're at home, you can throw your phone at the wall. There's no judgment. It's my vision that everyone in our Juice Plus community and everyone that is still yet to join feels that feeling of coming home. That's culture. Culture doesn't just happen, it's created. And it all starts with us. I'd like to invite you now to go to my face in the workbook. And I want you to start thinking about the culture that you would love to create in your team. And if you don't have a team yet, that's amazing, because guess what? You get to set the standard for the culture that you want to create for when people do join you. So I want to ask you this question. How would you want to feel if you were joining you? Do you want to feel supported? Included? Would you want to be part of a fun community? Then I'd like you to think about 3 things that you can start actioning today to create that culture. Are you going to start celebrating everyone in your team chats? Are you going to create bios with your team's photos on them and share them with the world? Will you all wear matching t-shirts to game plan?